Okay, friends, Doc South here, and I think around 9 o'clock or so last night, my son called, and he lives over in the Los Angeles area, and he just wanted to give me an update, let me know how he's doing, and so far, he and his family are in good shape. They're, what would the word be? I don't know if it's the right word to use is upwind or downwind, but in as near as I understand, what's happening is going away from them. They never really got touched. If there was if there was a fire that might develop south of them and travel north, which I guess northeast, they would have trouble. They'd have to step and fetch and uh, get out of Dodge, shall we say. Uh, so they're okay, and boy, I'm grateful for that. Um, I know Burgess is my son's name, and Burge was saying, "Boy, he says, Dad, you just can't believe it. People are they're just being wiped out one after another. Uh, they're I guess the fatalities have not been that awful bad. Of course, one's bad enough. Um, can't be much worse than getting burned. I think there's about 16 that are missing, and I guess presumed gone, um, from what I heard. And that's bad, but boy, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. And he says their firefighters are doing all they can. They're dropping retardant on the larger flames and trying to cut areas where get rid of the underbrush and areas where maybe a fire is approaching, slow it down a bit or stop it if possible. And boy, it's hard to say when the heck they're going to be able to nail that fire. I guess it's just got to run itself into the desert, I suppose, and I guess that'll do it. But boy, there's a lot of people and a lot of homes in the way. Highways, companies, factories. That's going to be a major hit to California. And it's such a nice state. I think the only one or two times I've been there, I got to say it was pretty cool to be there. And the people I always thought were pretty darn nice to get along with too. I I just hope they do okay. I know for a while I was a forest fire warden in Pennsylvania. The I got elected forest fire warden in our in our area because I didn't show up for the firemen's meeting. So they looked around and said, "Okay, South's got it. We all voted you in because you didn't show up." Okay, I I don't know. I had something else I had to do, I guess. But so all of a sudden, I was the Pennsylvania warden in in our section of the county, Sullivan County, and I did okay. Yeah, we only had, I think we had one little tiny root fire. It was about all that ever happened while I was there. But I can uh, I can tell you, I think trying to put out a forest fire, especially the ones you get in California, you're talking a major battle. It isn't a matter of just go get the fire hose, Martha, and here, well, I mean the water hose, garden hose, and just sprinkle it down a little. It's no, no, it's tough. I guess it can double back on you. It can. Oh, there's so much that can happen that it's a dangerous venture, and and it's and it can be very costly to lives, property. Gosh, they're really in a mess. I I don't know. It would be. Oh, I don't know what else to say. It's just got to be awful. I suppose if they would let me go at work and there was some way of going out there. I wouldn't mind going out to do what I could to help, but I again, I'm pretty darn old. I don't know. I'd probably be huffing and puffing going up those mountains. But heck, I could maybe be back at the kitchen making sandwiches for them, I suppose. But it would be it is going to be a major effort. Hopefully, government, federal and state will really jump on this and help those people out because boy, they're going to need it. It's going to be a very lean time in that part of California. Wonderful state, beautiful. So hopefully they'll get it all back in ship shape for too long. Boy, I hope so. Yeah, Lord's Prayer moment for them. Gee, if ever there was a need for a prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Maybe God can figure out, get into the lab there and knock out a few clouds there with some heavy duty rain in them, and boy, that would help. Hold the lightning. Yeah, easy on the lightning. I think certainly don't need that right now. But rain, oh, I'm sure they could use a bunch of that. That might be what eventually stops it, the way it looks. So, okay, well, I'll see you later. Keep those people in your thoughts and prayers, friends. And I guess whatever we can do to help here on the East Coast, I'm sure will be appreciated by them on the West Coast right now. See you later. Bye now.